Since last 3 episodes, we're talking about the story of the great king turned Brahmarshi Vishwamitra. It is also a story about the fight and struggle between the powerful, arrogant, and selfish king and a great sage and Brahmarshi Vasishta. This episode is a story of Kalmashapada and his role in Vishwamitra's journey of vengeance. His story can be seen in various versions in many religious texts like Mahabharata and various Puranas like Bhagavata Purana, Vishnu Purana, Agni Purana, Brahma Purana, Vayu Purana, Harivamsa, etc., and in the texts of Buddhism, though not so much seen in Ramayana. Namaste, my name is Gayatri. Hope you are enjoying the series of the great epic Ramayana. Please like, leave a comment and share with your friends if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel too. In these videos, I am following Valmiki Ramayana, adding some additional information from my research. Kalmashapada, originally called Saudasa, son of King Sudasa, belongs to Ikshvaku dynasty. He was also called Mitrasaha, meaning who is indulgent towards friends, and Amitrasaha, meaning who is indulgent towards his enemies. He is an ancestor to Sri Rama and the king of Ayodhya. He was married to his beloved queen Madayanti. He was a glorious and unequaled king of his time, known for his prowess and valor. With all these qualities, he was a little arrogant too. One day he went to a forest and after hunting many animals was quite tired. When he was retiring for his rest, he encountered the eldest son of Vasishta called Shakti on a narrow mountain path. Only one person could pass through that path. As we know, Saudasa was both arrogant and tired and wanted to go first. He asked Shakti to get down the path and allow him to go first. But Shakti also wouldn't budge. After all, he was the eldest son of a Brahmarshi, young and well known for his own accomplishments. Also, he was a Brahmin who always gets first preference over everyone, including the kings. So Shakti refused and asked the king to get down the path and let him pass first. After few heated exchanges, King Saudasa lost his temper and lifting his whip used in his chariot, lashed at the sage again and again. Engulfed with rage and pain, Shakti cursed the king to become a demon as suits his demonic behavior with him. Immediately the king turned into a cannibalistic demon. With rage, the demon killed Shakti and ate him off. From then onwards, Saudasa was called the Kalmashapada. Vishwamitra came to know about Kalmashapada. He decided to use his curse against Vasishta. So he guided Kalmashapada to the sons of Vasishta, whom he ate to fulfill his hunger. Seeing his sons die one after the other, Vasishta was devastated. He too wanted to die. But though he tried a lot in various ways, he could not die as nature was against his death. Finally, he relaxed when he came to know that his eldest son Shakti's wife was bearing his grandchild. Meanwhile, Kalmashapada continued his rampage. One day he killed a Brahmin while he was with his wife. Deeply saddened, that Brahmin lady cursed him that he would never be able to get children from his wife and gave up her life. After 12 years and many more such killings by the cannibalistic Kalmashapada, one day he met Vasishta in the forest. Vasishta, feeling bad seeing the plight of Kalmashapada, pardoned him and removed the curse. Kalmashapada returned to his original form and went back to his kingdom. But due to the curse of the Brahmin lady, he could not get heirs to his kingdom. He approached his guru Vasishta and requested him to get him sons through Niyoga, where a husband can nominate another man to impregnate his wife to continue his family where there is a problem with himself getting the heirs. Vasishta accepted and Kalmashapada's wife, Queen Madayanti, became pregnant but could not deliver the baby even after bearing the child for 12 years. One day, out of frustration, she breaks her womb with a stone and her son was born, who was later named Shankana or Ashmaka. Later on, he became the founder of the new dynasty of Paudanya. Thus, Vishwamitra used Kalmashapada's condition to his advantage in his fight against Vasishta, but ultimately Vasishta helped Kalmashapada out of his predicament. Please don't forget to listen to the story of Vishwamitra attain the highest spiritual position in our next episode. Thank you all.